It started out with a lot of badgering from Mr. Edge, who seemed to know ahead of time that this kid would be a club ledge. Edgy put his reputation on the line, but he felt no danger. He said, "Sign him ASAP. Game changer." The system we had was streamlined, efficient, and fast. It went Mr. Edge, Andy, David, sometimes Philip, and then Gary Tucker-Smith last. And we got such a good price, and we felt like felons. For just $910K plus a 15% sell-on, we signed Ricky-Jade Jones.
Well, I mean, Mr. Edge played quite a role in that transfer, so cheese whiz, wow.
Day one, he was hunting like he was out on safari, causing headaches for the defences of FC Volontari. Like a hot knife through room temperature butter, he glided straight through and scored an absolute screamer on his Crawley debut.
Oh my word! Jesus wept!
The pre-season tourney was won, our first silverware. Ricky-Jade, 18 years old, had handled himself with confidence and flair. The final ended 2-1. It was a tough slog, not a stroll. But who scored that all-important first goal? Oh yeah, Ricky-Jade Jones.
Look at this, that's lovely. That's super, super stuff.
The season began. RJJ's star was brightly shining. The year's absolute #1 star signing. Surely nobody could dull his impact on the pitch. Game 2. Enter Sammy Smodic. Sammy stole all the thunder. Sammy got all the cheers. Sammy scored all the goals, won the respect of his peers. Sammy kissed like a freight train, had a great physique. Sammy earned almost 12 times more money each and every week than Ricky-Jade Jones. In Game 11, he was benched. He might as well have had a kip. Was it coincidence that Crawley lost that game 3-0? Ricky-Jade sought solace in the arms of Kelly, his lover. Without her, he'd be in a dark pit and unable to recover.
I think RJJ has had 3 or 4 poor games.
And then, in the next chapter of this tragic myth, in walked an insidious turd named Paul Smith. On the pitch, he was a disappointment. Off the pitch, he was shady. Paul said once with a smile, "Hey, I'm smashing on your old lady." He said it to Ricky-Jade Jones.
Smith has been seeing Ricky-Jade Jones's girlfriend behind Ricky-Jade Jones's back, which is why Ricky-Jade Jones hasn't been on it. We've got poison in our changing room. Poison.
Now, relationships for footballers are difficult to maintain. Life on the road will always put love under strain. Sure, Rick could have been more caring, attentive, and kind, but that's no excuse for Kelly to grab the first Irishman she could find. Our hero's heart was broken. His tears fell by the sob, and all because his teammate Paul Smith was a knob. Ricky-Jade took the issue to Gary Tucker-Smith, manager supreme. And like the labourer he once was, Gary rebuilt the self-esteem of Ricky-Jade Jones. Gary's true masterstroke was finding a rebound for Ricky-Jade, one that was older than the lad by a double decade. He turned to Ellie Brizo, a regular at the Broadfield, because when there's gold on your doorstep, you don't need to look further afield.
Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer, and you have to say it was on the cards.
He's put the Smith debacle behind him. And he's moving forward because he's got a new girlfriend.
Well,
and
here's
her
the replay,
name
and as we see, it's a class ball through to split
Ellie
the
Brizo.
defence. And he
Ellie Brizo was a person who thought Ricky-Jade was awesome. And between these two star-crossed people, a relationship blossomed. Mutually beneficial, they both felt like winners. He bled her radiators, and she cooked his dinners. Oh, to be Ricky-Jade Jones.
It might be the moment to get them ahead. And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved!
Wow. I'm absolutely over the moon for Ricky-Jade Jones.
RJJ took to the pitch as a new man, confidence restored. He ran, he jumped, he assisted, he scored.
That is everything the boy deserves.
He was playing as well as he could ever remember. He was named the league's Player of the Month for December.
Look at that. Jones grabs December Player of the Month award. That's lovely.
In love and in form, RJJ was answering all the doubts. He treated defences like Flossie treats drunken louts. We're so proud of you, RJJ, we were happy to assert. Surely the only thing that could slow him down now
is if the boy got hurt.
Be careful, Ricky-Jade Jones. MK Dons. From Milton Bloody Keynes were the opponent, and their defender, Regan Poole, was the other component. In the tragic tale of a fall guy, apparently cursed, to dive straight into misery and bad luck head first. A corner kick, a clatter, a man writhing in torment. His leg was as painful as David Earl's Prince Charles accent. The injury would keep him home 8 weeks, all in all. How can you be a footballer if you can't kick a ball? How indeed, Ricky-Jade Jones.
Could be a blessing in disguise. He's a top kid scorer. Oh, some of our fans are sick.
Windass was brought in. So was the legend Gareth Bale. Ricky-Jade Jones was exiled to the bench/jail. The boss had lost all faith. Ellie Brizo was appalled.
Andy, if you're there, and I really hope you're there, mate, I want a top quality striker by the time this window ends.
His team had abandoned him, and the writing was on the wall.
Windass and Jones will not get us through the season. I need someone up there, son.
Put on the transfer list quickly, he was snapped up in no time. The Sounders wanted him, like Bowler Morgs wants red wine.
We think evaluation of 4 and 6 Naughtingtons is more realistic, which means 4 million.
Look, I can understand you not being willing to let Jones do it. We can't offer 4 million. I mean, we can offer!
Ricky-Jade was on his way to the US state of Washington for 4 million quid, or 4 and 6 Naughtingtons. Goodbye, Ricky-Jade Jones.
Sad day, but Gary knows best.
For a year, 2 months and 29 days, he had given his best, and they just threw him away. It left him depressed. But then, months after he'd been thrown off the Crawley conveyor, at the Team Awards, he won Most Missed Former Player.
RJJ's won. RJJ, everyone. Ricky-Jade Jones. Round of applause for Ricky-Jade Jones. Most missed former plays. Much loved, Ricky. He was much loved.
They loved him to bits. They missed having him around. So there was some good that came from his time at Crawley Town. Now, with confidence in his heart, he could head back into battle for his new family, the Sounders, playing here in Seattle. We love you, Ricky-Jade Jones.
Notme made this super cool art for himself, but also for you. And now the art is done, there's something he would love you to do. A like would be great, but if you subscribe, that would be swell. He needs 100 subscribers for his custom URL.